Lawsuits continue pouring in against the rapper Travis Scott and the concert promoters. This as more attendees of the Astroworld Music Festival claim that they've suffered lifelong physical and emotional trauma after last week's deadly event. Attorney Ken Rosenfeld joins us live from his office in Sacramento to talk about the case. Ken, when you see this, it looks like the evidence is really stacked against the concert promoters here.
Well, and it's also stacked against Mr. Scott. First of all, let's keep in mind, Mr. Scott's been arrested on multiple occasions for inciting riots at his concert. So he's looking at criminal liability also that's very possible. I know that it's unusual, but given his track record, given his history, and given the fact that he went out and partied after 8 people were dead at his concert to Dave & Buster's, the amount of insensitivity and also culpability on his shoulders and the shoulders of Drake, who's another famous artist. Another interesting issue is that there's only about $25 million in the insurance policy. This damage is going to far exceed that. So he's going to become personally liable for what could be hundreds of millions of dollars.
Wow. All right, so that could be a precedent-setting case there. Let's also talk about another one that could change a lot of things. A California couple that were dealing with a fertility clinic ended up having the baby from another couple. That other couple had their baby, and then 3 months after they got the DNA tests, after the children were born, they swapped babies, and now there's lawsuits. This story is so heartbreaking, but also could set a lot of legal precedent.
Well, here's an interesting thing about the fertility business. It's largely unregulated. You're a hairdresser or nail salon that people would go to, they have 10 times the regulation as a fertility clinic. This is absolutely going to change California law. But here's the thing. This isn't news in the sense that this happens a lot. It just isn't caught. Now with new advents of 24andMe and other DNA testing, people are now starting to realize that my child that I had from a fraternity clinic really isn't my child. That's a more and more common advent today. But this is not really an unusual circumstance. Fertility clinics have mixed up babies many times in the past. I think this case gets such high attention that it's going to change regulation. It's going to force regulation to an industry that's a multi-billion-dollar industry that's largely unregulated.
So let's talk about that regulation here. Obviously, first it would come from the court saying in whatever ruling, but then do you think lawmakers would kind of glom onto this and say, okay, let's really start to hammer on this?
Well, I assure you it's happening right now. I assure you that as we sit here in the legislature of California and the U.S. Capitol, this story is national. This story has gotten attention. This story is going to change law. This story is going to make it so that, especially for California, because it happened in California, they're going to have heavy regulations to fraternity clinics. Again, these clinics make billions and billions of dollars a year for people that want to try to have children. And mistakes happen. And this is obviously a human error, but this is far from the first time that something like this has happened. This has happened several times before.
We'll see where it goes from there. Ken, thanks for your perspective. As always, you give us great insight to some of the biggest cases we see across the country right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
7:40.